I'm allowing you to spin the
I'm
conversation
not
because you
spitting
just
anything.
letting
I'm
me know.
answering your question, and I'm giving you insight that I
I'm
had.
allowing you to see where your mindset is at with this situation. Yo, your price is not it's no price on consciousness. It's no price on collaborating with the liberators of our people. It's no price on. It's like Harriet Tubman telling the slaves, you got to pay a toll to get on the Underground Railroad, bro. What are you talking about? This is diabolical. And what happens is it's the tone. Dr. Umar Johnson didn't answer no text until we started talking about bread. Yo, it's like, yo, bro, like you sitting here behind the scenes. 90% of people on this shit is liars and they frauds, bro. And they only do it for money. You can't put a price on revolution. That's like Martin Luther King trying to say, yo, Malcolm X, you got to pay me $25,000 to come. What?
Yo, what the deal, YouTube? No doubt indeed. You niggas already know what it is, man. Same as usual. It's a stick up, niggas. You know why? Because when you traveling in my dimension and you listening to my joint, niggas, you automatically getting stuck up by the Bronx side of the New York City, niggas. So now with that being said, my niggas, let's jump right into it, my niggas. Smart guy, getting a little straightening on mysonne, you know what I mean? And niggas asked me how I felt about that right quick. You dig? Check this out, man. You niggas know, man, I was always riding for mysonne, right? You know why? Because I felt like he was a Bronx nigga. You dig? I'm a Bronx nigga. You dig? So I felt like, let's, you know what I'm saying? That's Mount Rushmore, niggas. You dig? Not on the rhyming tip, niggas. Before you say black, you nigga, you're bugging. Not on the rhyming tip, niggas. Right? But I felt and respected his political stance to a degree, right? And the reason why I say to a degree, niggas, is because when he started going against Trump and all that, then I felt like this nigga, you know what I'm saying? And before y'all say, yo, black, but you black, nigga, what you talking about Trump, nigga? Nigga, Trump policies is A-OK with me. I ain't getting into all that. Do your homework, niggas, and you will see that Trump policies is better than a whole lot of Democrat policies, you heard? But now let's move right along, because I ain't getting into all that, you heard? Let's move right along, man. Smart guy. Giving him some straightening. Telling him he ain't standing on his square. You know what I mean? He basically told him, you not standing on your square. You just like a lot of bozos, like Dr. Umar, if you niggas want to call him. That nigga just Umar to me, some cat from Philly. But you niggas do the math, right? So anyway, my niggas, he basically was telling mysonne, you don't stand on your square. Umar and them niggas don't stand on they square. These niggas is jackleg preachers, you heard? Back in the 60s, they used to say jackleg preacher, nigga. He's a jackleg preacher in the 60s and 70s. That meant a nigga that was just out for the pesos, but telling you what you wanted to hear, you know what I mean? So basically, he was letting mysonne hear it, niggas. And niggas asked me, yo, black, how you felt about that? Nigga, I'm all for what Smart Guy was saying. And shout out to Smart Guy, because Smart Guy's a representative of Harlem, and I love Harlem. If you follow my Ishkabab, then you niggas know black fucks with Harlem. Black loves Harlem. Black was born and partially raised in Harlem, niggas. Right? So there's nothing new under the sun with that love, niggas. So shout out to Smart Guy. I actually did the joint. If you didn't check it out, it did quite well for my size of a channel. When I put out how Smart Guy has said that he ran down on Poe, you know what I'm saying, on Poe Crickety Krizak, you know what I mean? And my opinion on that, I broke that down. I'm not gonna get all into it now. Go check it out, niggas, right? But anyway, back to the subject at hand, niggas. My opinion is this. Mysonne, you've been very disappointing lately to me. I'm leaning towards fraud, my niggas. And it hurts because, no homo, because we got very few niggas that stand on they square. And I was finally feeling like in the very beginning that mysonne was a breath of fresh air based upon that, because I felt like he was one of the brothers that was finally standing on his square. So I felt good, especially coming from the Bronx, uptown, you know what I mean? You niggas know the flavor. You niggas know the Haagen-Dazs and what the flavor is. You know what I mean? And I just felt like Finally. But then he started slowly disappointing when he got with that broad from Atlanta. I forget her name, man. You niggas can fill in the blanks. I don't really get into it like that. But he got with her, and she kind of like, I don't know if she's a FBI plant. And one thing I can say, I don't always agree with Hassan Campbell. Man, maybe 95% of the time, I don't really agree with that cat. You know what I mean? And it kind of hurts me on that type of time because he's from the Bronx. But I got to keep it real. Some of the things he do is mild to me. But now it's starting to really make sense the way, not the way he had drama with mysonne. I don't agree with the way it started, my niggas, because I felt mysonne on the level of Mice felt like he didn't have enough proof to jump out the window against African Bambaataa, so he wasn't going to make a fool of himself. Sort of like when Al Sharpton jumped out the window for Tawana Brawley, and she lied about the rape case on them white guys and had them white guys be pulled through nonsense when they didn't deserve to be pulled through it. And later on, it was found out it was a lie, and Sharpton had to come on the paint. You know what I mean? He had to tell the world he played himself, taking that broad's word, you know what I mean? And Mice was basically, he didn't say it, he didn't use Sharpton, but I'm using Sharpton. He didn't want to be pulled into that, you dig? So that was that. But at the end of the day, what Hassan is saying might be turning out to be the truth. Mysonne, he didn't step up. You know, when the Democrats pulled this migration in and totally rocked black people, took black people for a loop, when they tried to replace us, let's keep it real. When the Democrats tried to replace us, you know what I mean? Mysonne didn't step up. And when he did step up, he did the same thing that the other black people did and tried to step up with a gripe against Trump that was uneducated and unproven. You know what I'm saying? All the racist rhetoric that he said with Trump was unproven. All the disloyalty towards the black community that he said Trump was on was unproven. You did? Now, if you want to talk the Central Park case, they first admitted that they did it. Then later on, they admitted that they was coerced into saying that they did it. Everybody thought it was a chance they did it. Black people thought it was a chance that they did it. And now you might say, well, he wanted them to be persecuted even after they admitted they didn't do it. Well, the facts look like they did it at the first. You know what I mean? I must admit that. And black people gotta admit that. Mysonne, the bottom line is you starting to fail, nigga. You starting to look like that fraud the nigga said you was, and I'm disappointed in you, nigga. It is what it is. 21 gun salute.
I'm allowing you to spin the conversation.
I'm not spinning anything. I'm asking you a question, and I'm giving you insight that I had.
See where your mindset is at with this situation. Yo, your price is not it's no price on consciousness.